Hello, my wonderful people. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, depending on your time zone or anytime you are coming across this platform. If it is your first time and you like what you are watching, kindly subscribe, put on your notification bell to all notifications so that you'll be able to know when we upload a new video. Here in Linda's TV show, we react to all forms of videos, local and international, especially what is happening in Nigeria. I want to seize this opportunity to appreciate YouTube for creating this wonderful platform for us to use to disseminate information. At the same time, I am putting a disclaimer that this platform, Linda's TV show, do not in any way promote misleading information, hate speech, or violence. I do not like those things, so I will never promote them in my platform. We are here to educate and inform the members of the
smart city that will contain almost about 9 million people. Spain, they have their own built somewhere. What are they going to put in there? And what are we doing about these shenanigans of humans? We don't care. We want to build, we want to go to work. I think people like us that pass out this kind of information, we are supposed to be paid for it. This my government agreement. This is supposed to be my job for the now. New team, we thank you very much for this information you are bringing up. Hey, man, I know that number. A lot of person on you, this very boy in Nigeria and another UK. People are praising him today. Why is it that we in Europe we doesn't always appreciate what we are doing? Because we feel we know it much. Who told you that you are in Europe, you know anything? Did they want you to know what's here? Did they even want to know what is happening? Go to their school. The rich, they can't teach you. They are going to teach you nonsense that will make you to start killing your brothers and sisters. That's why up to now, nobody knows what's in our water. Nobody knows what they put to our water. Nobody knows about the excess misbehavior towards human today. Recently, Elon Musk first they implanted chip to human. He put chip in human's brain. When we talk about mind control, a lot of people don't know. People right now, they can no longer express themselves. You now see excess hunger in the life of some persons. You see somebody that is very close, or you there's something wrong with the brain. This body you are seeing, you always see this body contain that a vibration or electrical whatever or that whatever thing they study human being to the extent that they know what they are going to put into you that will make you start misbehaving. That's why they can better use our mind. Don't you see the way they use our mind? Don't you see the way they use our leaders against us? Now, Peter Obi were to come as a president. Instead of Peter Obi to go and formalize abroad. Why una the canon were from? Allies una the canon create yoto. Una the canon yehiana. Okoya introduce Samuel Ekman. Samuel Ekman. See, in case of efficacy. Okay, you think Samuel Ekman build allies? Yoto. That's what you think. Allies in una the cannot build Yoto. As a man, coming to come and liberate his people. You cannot liberate the people when he doesn't know their problem. I know that a lot of our people are lunatic. That's why I'm bringing this topic. If everyone were to be okay in brain, we are critical thinker, what should I be wasting my time? To the extent there was breeze today, I have to lock myself inside the car to make sure at least 1 or 2 persons must be blessed today. That's it. None of our leaders care to know our problem. All they do is their personal self-interest. No be. No ya gwale Eputimi, or no gwale CCP, or Marodi, or even Mohamed Ben Sema, the campus of Saudi Arabia. Ona ya nwame. What's enana? It makes all your hope. You know why I hope everything become waste. But my stand today remain. I know what I'm doing. I know what I have no reason to deceive anybody. Any person that hack into my word, you must be happy. That's why the truth of content, what the truth of all does, it makes you miserable before it makes you okay. If I'm not done, they are fine. You go your book can say, I know. You go to the the time we even come, who take the money away from our lives? Everybody were born with a house. The very day you are in this very planet Earth, then Who does ya jagmona, ven agmona, je mother earth, mother nature, mother universe. You are entitled to your house. It is when you want to have, like, you want to have estate. You cannot start bothering yourself. That's the life in one day. That is the life in one day. On a Jehovah Witness, you got agma kangeriana akporunya no mama wa. Despite any promote to load them. Hey, when they believe in heaven, they believe where agmona even for a because they know very one day, the same thing also 2,000 years ago, it will also happen again that when the wicked one is gone. According to Chrisadi, Chrisadi, or when the wicked one is gone, everything will be alright. That's why I told you, every places that promoted slavery will be brought down. For those of you that are conversant, if you want to do research, Yare Vatican, Yare Bekan Palace today. Kamala. Or a chassis no gbego wagbon. If you not be your big besef. Where they have already announced where it's out of public scene. The four major people know the family lineage. They are no longer to come on public again because one sickness or the other. What are they trying to do now? A man ana kunvo expire ne. I gwalo eke na amwe goji na make na do tawo wu. So that some Bini alien will not start riding women. Only the ethnic group I see in this life who worship the oppressor. They love worshiping the oppressor. That's why they were born not to ever grow up and celebrate any good thing. I see some of our women were supposed to even be wise. At least there are some who not be having media, for example, not always making problem. But you have something in your head. When you work your basaki anyhow, you will be graphened. There's microchip in your system. I will tell you today, that's why you are misbehaving. That's why you are not ashamed over some certain things you do. Because you are no longer a critical thinker. They taught it today. They keep on constituting nuisance. They want everybody to go the same way. No more money and yeni. That's what they want to do. That's why only them that call evil, they call good evil, what they call evil good. Good ain't evil. Evil ain't good. That's what they do. That's what I told us several times with that number. Everything you are seeing today is personal. You have to do your own. Just do your own. Do your own. And for you to understand things of the wisdom, you also take wisdom for you to understand what I'm talking about. Amazing. Because it takes wisdom to understand wisdom. That's why a carnal man, he understands the things of the spirit. Because it's spiritually designed. It's in the book of James chapter 1 verse 5. He says, if anyone lack wisdom, let him ask of the Lord. There's nothing you will ask God that will not give to you. That's why today, you are seeing so many African countries, they are all growing up. Even some whitey said, this vibration, they even feel it more than us. You need to see some whitey today talking about frequency. Consistent years ago, it was from your own blood. Go and do your research about it. We are the real God. That was why the only way they could conquer us were to come with Bible. Take away our sovereignty. All the time we are still selling it. Who told you are broke, you cannot do video? But then the king is man why you will be moving. Even when Bobby be. Why give it up? Because nearly everybody is carnal. Nobody, I wonder, nobody not even frequency. Nobody. You want to be caught unaware and everything. That's why you see right now some black bloggers just come out. US is going to war with Russia. You can see Russia want to Russia will attack America. It's a threat. We are sending messages across to the deep states. Recently, executive order were signed. They should surrender themselves. Otherwise, that's why we are careful now. We are making you. We are so. We are not coming again. Or me phone with London a police station or again. But my in London, the Janja UK. Where we get police station? But woman no, our people cannot ask questions. If you look at the disaster on the UK recently, double-decker bus the other day, on our way kon la waiting that pa uwe store uwa double-decker. A calamity no sono the UK because somebody has spoken. Mama na mi ogone. E UK na mi go watch one of them. I'm not talking about our blacks that are there. Because any about this one, I just any. I mean the UK himself. Mama na me happiness in it because they brought this very thing. King James version of what is Bible who misinterpreted everything and the men they are not shooting. But we now have so many men of God right now. Abraham Damina, this very man. People hated him for saying the truth. Most of the things in the man atta. Area ni man you get a right to where or man you get a right to waiting and when Jesus with Vatican. Or have a get it, man. My God will make him get it. Some of the things this man said, Ave Suleiman, they are running after him. When what this man called, when he was also talking about that then, Daddy Freeze, that was how all of them unleashed on him. That was all of them unleashed on him. This was a narrative that was created, but nobody talk about the killings or the we are going to fix the environment tomorrow. Nobody talks about it because it does not freak anybody. Anytime Nigeria is always doing business, anytime you want to spoil their business, they come after you. They take Nigeria young women. Even if not for the God of my ancestors. If that thing poison him, that if you are a friend that want to use to poison me, a poisoning warrior baby. If they sent you a message where we are the way that many new things, who will diak mona ya? Every know ya where the new things send this. I don't like what I eat. So let's quickly talk about the. We are talking about the roots that support the tree. Let that one also be something you have to go and think about. Now, family these days is no longer classified by blood. No. Family these days is being classified by consciousness, energy, vibration, and frequency. Now, I told you the other day that this very man, Jesus were in somewhere, according to the story. They went and called him. This is just a story so that we also learn from it. So that when you now embark on society journey, you have to differentiate, particularly when change is about to come. Remember when he was preaching, he said, repent for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Now, what was he telling them to repent from? Repent from your daftness. That's the same preaching you are hearing right now. And don't forget, even in Nazareth, he did perform any miracle. He was driven away. But after that very particular time, they started hearing from me from Judea. He went to Samaria. He went to uttermost part. Preaching the same thing. He wanted to start preaching in Nazareth. They didn't give ear to him. Because why? They look at it that who is you that God can use. Now, what does this story imply? Be very, very careful the way you underestimate people or underrate people. Now, family now is not known by the mind that you carry, lax mind. That's what is coming. A time we even come, not a distance time, before 2030, because the plan they have for the reset is 2030. By 2030, they want to make sure the world is remaining 500 million, which is half a billion. And we are up to about, let's say, approximately 8 billion money. 7 point something billion, approximately 8 billion. Then if you go to Georgia Guidestone, the screenshot that were written there, number one of it, is a guide humanity under perpetual balance with nature. 500 million. That is to say, me, Ogime, do we not fall in the category of people no do we fall? I can say no. I can say no with the look of things. Because the elite bon. Eri ma fi osisi, iji ma fi osisi, otimare UN. Even no ye wekeni, is cost story and rene. Now, even though that was why the Q team they switch in. The God of our ancestor Rosso. Mena with the Rusuma Nahanoze. Don't just as a net maker, but as those one of the people that will dish out the word. Because the time you hear the word and you are back to it. That's why the book of Isaiah 1 verse 19. He says, if you are willing and obedient, you will eat the fruit of the land. If you also tell the book of Article, Joshua chapter 1, verse 9, God will telling Joshua, he said, have I not told you not to be afraid, not be dismayed? Go on. We don't care about the danger of revenue, man. We don't care. That's why these days, Motamu, when I go and verify it, family is no longer by blood. It is by consciousness. Simply means somebody that can hold your hands. Okay, this that's why during this very sad scenario, there are some Oviye who call their Oviye also. What Yahweh Nana. Otiani atamano Yahweh yeme lock in Ragmo, Otiano Tama Yahweh. If we might guess of me where it was the call I gave to my brothers or my mothers that caused them early grave. We are not telling ourselves the truth. What's it where Oteme can't tell? My brother would not deceive me because he's a medical doctor. He's a medical idiot. my sister spent almost about 20 years with America now, or Emmy and Rona. That was how a lot of us, we key to it. We couldn't reason again on our own. I do tell us right from time. A time will come. Face your own life by yourself. Don't let people dictate for you. The only way we're able to conquer our parents, when our parents were warning us about some certain wives today we marry, your parents warn you about the husband today you married that is a storm to your faith. That was only the time we stand up. It is my life. But when the first narrative comes, you couldn't say it's your life. Anytime, just the way Ezekiel chapter 37, verse 1 to say, he said the hand of God was upon me, and he took me to a valley that was full of dry bones. Ezekiel was now testifying to the people, because he thanked him, and Ezekiel, we are here, long time no see. Where the hand of God was upon me, all about me had a valley full of dry bones. Or where am I sure this bone will live again? You know, we don't know it, my Lord, because Ezekiel was kind of in a certain area. I will tell you yes. So many stories were put there. Either you are to do the opposite of what that person did, or you do the same thing. But so many Bini alien, they thought that whatever thing okay, but they also read the Bible, what happened in the book of Daniel, 3 from verse 14. How Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they disobeyed Nebuchadnezzar in his own palace in Babylon. But did they later get the blessing? Anyway, eman on who looking, eman agbe no boy one azoro ni me. Oime, wesi, eman tanuata. Eman wetani, eman hen Yahweh mi bebona. Wesi. That was the safety that I put to Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. It is not that I glint our gold. I'm not advertising it to you. It's what must happen. Because when this world are finally be shifted away, lies and deceit, weaponization, militarization, hypnotizing, and indoctrination, when it's gone, then the people that make it possible will line up. I was one of the people that promoted this very thing. It may sound very rigorous to you right now. It may sound as if it may sound very critical against other people from Hebrew. Other Hebrew that was there in the palace of Nebuchadnezzar. Yo, they started feeling bad for, why Shadrach, so what I Meshach, no, but we are Abednego, please now. So I guess some people were signaling. Don't be with bad now, so nothing happened now. Everybody have this own destiny. What connected the three men together? They were working on the same consciousness, the same frequency, the same energy, and the same vibration. My brother today are the people who will have the same vibration together. If we doesn't have the same vibration, over here expire. No matter how good you are. Not even my brother not see me where they say salvation is personal. Heavenly race, I no go tire. Heavenly race, I no go tire. Heavenly race, I no go tire. This heavenly race. If you are able to go through this test, you go to the next level. Do you know long ago I say Goodbye to 3D dimensional consciousness. That one is gone. That one is not made for people like us. I'm probably telling you today, I'm highly very inflammable. Do you know how many people that will be sent? Go and bring Newton down. Do you know how many people that will be sent? So many demons have been sent. But here I am standing tall. I told you before, every man, I have who say, on a national scale, you know, international scale. What me you now? Why me you? Matter wire dollar money. So we are going to watch and see. So I don't want any person to perish. That's why I'm dishing all these things out. Out of the old nonsense, according to you, you must get sense inside. That's why we study. At times I give you some certain definition so that you play the video and video over and over again. Why do I always give you quotes? Let it not just be that I'm the one making it. That I'm always doing comparison. It's the same beauty me here and in an animal. It may ya gwala with the same babona ya mogi Maria. Woke or rema, given no ekenoye. And really evaluate it yourself. That is how it's supposed to be. There with the managwale of myself. It's because we are troublemaker, that's why we only want to trust people. Particularly when you turn to some person. Now my pastor, you talk to so. I will be pastor. I will be by. All our pastors today who brought this very Christianity to us, they never verified it. They brought this very food to us, they never verified. And thank God, all we are effective here. Their children is not so exempted. Are they not speaking in tongues today? Who are the tongues help? At the end of the day, for you to still be rich like a Dangote. What you say? For you to even go to House of Senate, you must go drink that water where the wicked they drink. You must go drink, and that's why they are just they are wicked rulers. We don't have a leader in Nigeria. We have rulers of the darkness. Traditional ruler because they belong to one meeting. That's why you see APC and PDP fighting today. They belong to the same place. They are only just fighting for public whatever to see. But when night comes, they are the same. They have the same agenda. To just beautify the name to you. They have the same agenda now. GMO food, who bring it to Nigeria? Is it not the same government? The same food where government in my the same food where in they have people that farm for them. Oh, please, when Kogi, a man or Obamenya, there's a market they go and buy. But you cannot afford it. You ordinary person, you cannot afford it. All these politicians. That's why you see them healthy. They will sleep one day and don't wake up. We talk about weaponization. A lot of people are furious. We defend what we doesn't even know how they make it. We are defending. Or my way that purging. Then we trustable. Now, being alien, I will not stop insulting all this will be. What were you expecting? But they now put another thing for your pandemic. They put another thing for your pandemic. The very day you know that these drugs you are taking, it might be too late. So please, if you must get a friend this very period, look for a friend that have this. Look for a conspiracy theorist as a friend. Conspiracy theorists make you to lag long. There is nobody today na where people are running today from Owishimegbe. That's why Mokbaita nana. Yare logo hospital. Venyaova. What's they doing there? Nieko tonangere. Kone video na me can have wemo for anyway. Emimaro no interpret my they have interpreted my videos several times with that number. But meta ya moisi. Jesus Christ already born a fig tree. And we're being that he refused to produce on with that, and it was not even the first the set time for the fig tree to even produce. On why you asking for nothing say. So him a yasin. I say asena na John is constitutional. He waiting about fear kun lele. Agbo mayo. Wa mosi wa alwe me okpa. Me special beret in me fly. But I fly the God of our ancestors. That is just it. So let's be very, very careful. Please don't be carried away. Don't be carried away with things around you. Don't be carried away with things around you. Your beauty in most cases will attract a man or will attract somebody to you, what will make that person to stay is your character. So let's not take anything, because whatever thing you take for granted will always grant you. Let not over put trust in anything. Look at him also on electric electrical vehicles. Do you think they do it so that may human being for take get peace? No. I think there was somebody that they say right now that we even carry the electrical taxi concept. Why am I disadvantaged in rain, Nanani? You are happy anytime you hear about electric. We are always very happy celebrating everything. What fuel can do, that electric cannot do it. What you wanted the charger? You have to buy fuel your generator to own plant to be charging an electric vehicle. What does that imply? The same fuel or diesel way you want buy go carry you go Lagos, come back. Now you want to charge electric vehicle. We want carry you reach already. Who is fooling who? Even the European that they have constant light, it's still difficult because the charging port is not in everywhere. You can just be going to Madrid now. You have to wait and charge. You have to wait and charge. What about you got there? They said that where carry you reach, the thing don't spoil, and you have another 100 kilometers to drive before you get there. Do you know the convenience this thing is causing? That's why there are some cars now that Tesla have already avowed that they should return it back to the factory. Just the same way Apple came out the other day. No, iPhone said that I think it was iPhone 12 or so made them return them back. And what the other one day get were lamenting whether iPhone 13 they hot. That promo, do you know what it takes? They've dealt with you already. Look at the phone. You're very local, man. Because we know where you're cheap. Even though we born and rob you're cheap. The more higher you feel you are going, and more walking. Check about the people that is old around you abroad. One also reason is so maybe don't me now one day. Do you think you are going to be exempted? Your own will be more worse. Because a man the bedo yemi bami. Again, man young when the bedo yemi bami. Even no boy the bedo ye buy. That's why you see to men today. You see men running like women. Rat race in human race. You see men today insulting women as if they are women. Some of the men they do alien, if they are quarreling, some of the language they use for women themselves, they are even ashamed to use this for themselves. You think it's normal? There's something wrong with the brain. You think it's normal that people don't longer have shame? I went on a wall allow. You think it's normal? Share the video. Be sharing it. You think it's normal? Is this the society? Is this the integrity that were a doto idiots? Very awkward and lunatic set of people. That is, our people's idiocy, that is on a global scale. Nothing to write home about. Nothing to write home about. You cannot watch a video walking who you think. Let me not claim this very glory. A guy, I think this guy is from Finland. There was a particular verse of the Bible he sent for me today. I will be reading it. Let's just read some of the verses that we have here. Then let me go to the book of Romans 14, verse 16. He said, let not your good be evil spoken of. If you are doing good in this life, let it not be evil spoken of. Don't give somebody cap, and the time the person removes it, the hair don't pull. If you are doing good, do it well from your heart. If you are causing change, let that change be seen in all ramification. That is it. Now, we have studied about this before, but talking about wisdom, the book of Matthew 5 verse 1, he said, then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamp and went forth to meet the bridegroom. I've explained this one to us, but I don't want to go more biblically. It means that how people always fool themselves. It was 10 virgins that went to go and meet the bridegroom, but 5 took an extra oil, while 5 didn't took an extra oil. The 5 that took an extra oil were known as a wise person, while the 5 that didn't took an extra oil were known as the Momo people. That's why the Bible says, study to show thyself approved, a workman that needed not to be ashamedly dividing the word of truth. If you must get it right, who must convey when it can? Who I become today A teacher par excellence. A teacher university one. What you have from me, you can never hear from any teacher. Because they were mandated not to ever tell you better things. They started, since I started doing video right now recently all the time, they started fighting our page again. That's what they know how to do. If they want to carry me, they carry. This life, so that's that. I'm just paraphrasing a lot of things now. Then we'll soon get to, let's look at the book of Luke 15 verse 27. No, let's not go there today. He's talking about the prodigal son. That place is talking about the prodigal son, how he went and met his father. I'm not going to, let me just explain it. How he went and met his father. He said, Papa, give me the side that fall on me. Then he went abroad to go and squander it. After he squandered it, then he now realized that how many of my father has me will live the kind of life I'm living. Here I am, living among pigs. He said, let me go back to his father. He went back to go and meet his father, and the father forgave him. A key, one of the best rounds they have to celebrate the son. Say it was one first loss right now in his farm. But your senior brother was angry. Papa, now hear me, they do everything for you. Why when I celebrate him and there? His own brother. He reacted to that stimuli. Papa, why must you do this? Papa said, let's celebrate him because it was Lord last time his farm. I treat this very topic at 2022. The prodigal personalities. That's what most of us has today. The prodigal personalities. At times, man we marry and man say not Yegbe. That's the prodigal personalities. Before I left and I went to go and create my platform, I never created my platform for shenanigans. You can see what my platform are metamorphosed about today. If we say let's go and do verification of page, where PFA can be PFA, then I'm going to say delete PFA. A no nya you be crucified by. Because nothing to write home about. All those are the people that promoted what we have today. They promoted it now. On a national scale, they promoted it. They were very happy showing themselves. I've taken my second dose. A shame on the Agbona. Over shame go cast so many persons. Now, this very particular verse I'm going to be reading, don't take it personal. The reason why I'm going to be reading it, somebody were doing research, was studying through the Bible, and they come across this very book of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 29. I'm going to be reading it very brief, and I will not explain it. I will be reading it very brief, and I will not explain it. Just for reading sake of Leviticus, chapter 19, verse 29. It said, do not prostitute your daughter to cause her to be a harlot, lest the land fall into harlotry, and the land become full of wickedness. This is the same Bible. Old Testament. Or when he might give women or yagbe, particularly he specified this into our parents. If you check more parents today who are deacons and deaconesses in the church, they know what their daughters are doing. Why there are some father or where they know or mono down or when no but why some father celebrating? Or we may know when you marry and he knows about what the daughter is doing. That's why we have wickedness today in our land. Nothing, some of these things we do today, our ancestors, they forbid it. Forget, say, they try pentan. They forgive. That's why I've said this several times. But why are divine? Who are kuhun? Saloba e no le mi la ho. Who ya hu. Akon enu brush yakwa. We have to do this atonement. Who are divine? Who are kuhun? For you to reconcile yourself back to your ancestors. That we need to do it. This cleansing must be done. This very cleansing we need that. Mawani de kakabo. Mawani de kakabo. Let me check the time was spent. Okay, we'll be rounding up right now. We'll be rounding up right now. I'm on a video not time. Please, I'm urging everyone for anytime you see video like this, always share it. If people that are doing SAG insulting themselves, not impacting the society with anything. Everything just merriment. You heard about this one, Yagbe depression. Today, our people, my Nigeria, a SAG view in there. A lot of people today, they used to be very brave. If you converse with some certain element today, you'll be astonished. The life we are living these days is made for critical thinkers. That's what the life is made for. So don't just feel it's going to be a bed of roses. A time will also come, you no longer hear this message again. The way you just wake up that day now, you see what happened. Automatically, Facebook just shut down. That's why you are going to wake up one day. All the system you are seeing no longer be seeing it again. How many of you know that American dollar will soon crash? How many of you know about that? So people that store dollar in Nigeria be waiting. No, why? That is when I told you that everybody going to start from square zero. They're not going to. A time we can no reach man. Everybody starting from square zero. Agmonodi. No dollar in a coin dollar you over, for example. Then away dollar na I accept the US dollar is gone. Back gold dollar can you a dollar and a gold the back. Okay, Ladian. Under quantum system of government, everything will be quantum. Quantum electricity. Quantum financial banking. Quantum physics. Everything will be quantum. Quantum election. Then what are you going to do? So we are going to be entering an era whereby what you can do with your hand, I dream of crime guys, child trafficking, where you can have a more boy as I say. So all our celebrities that we are celebrating today, let's give them not 5 years time. 5 years is not too much. I think Emmanuel Bonaria 2030 and 2030. We're married 2029 unless you date to Miami Feropa. And don't forget to go and check out your celebrities, the Nollywood celebrities of America. And I've seen what is happening to them. Information is the key of life now. I always tell you, I don't hold anything to myself. The difference between a poor man and a rich man is information. Because the rich man have information he does not have. The reason why a lot of people do you never expect it. When you say this life is all about grace, that's why I do tell us here, when struggle end, you will become an achiever, not a question mark. When struggle end, you start living in grace. And when great work for you, eat what you don't labor for. There are people now rule Latin, Almighty Bowa, 20 years abroad, they are going to get their hearts in the platter of gold. But do whatever thing that will make you stay alive. This weaponized system, and somebody have to sell herself for 30 years. We can again a virgin, particularly those states were not in law. We 18 years or 17 years, no year before. All children on the street, suffering. We have traditional locals who does not care. They care for themselves. We have government who does not care. And the system does not even permit them to care. Leave them and let them die. Leave them and let them die. Why are you doing too much? Why are you trying to bring on a pleb benefit? Are you mad? Stop that. More power. Do you know what the government went through? Why aren't you surprised today? The reason why refinery Mayemuna. A lot of people feel it is the fault of the government. There are power that are fighting the government. But how many people will come out? Why this is not functioning? Obaseki, tell your press to come and reveal it. We know that you would have done this thing. All they do, the governor is bad, is bad, is bad. Because there are some certain glutomania that have discredited him where a nana undomari in my. How can a king have a king of where? Are you kidding me? One king for a private jet. I book women we make. What talk bewa? We ma fiya wune. How many people remain? How many people standing with their right senses and we don't know ye? I think I had this thing recently that somebody went and do DNA. The result came out that I'll be warning our people. Let always cut some part of this video and share it. Let not be lazy. Particularly in a party now, don't do DNA. Your DNA will be tampered with. Don't do DNA this period. It is transhumanism. It's again, yes again. Don't do DNA. You are giving yourself problem. Let everyone assume the children have already know that you are dead. Why dragging? Why being wagbalone? Why do I so you sorry? Is my father's name is anything in my head right now? If I didn't tell you that I'm the son of my father, a lot of people doesn't even know. Not be this was so. I don't know what people are dragging. If you trust your wife, you marry your wife. Let the children just grow. Don't cause any heart attack. The transhumanism. You might understand. Up to now, agenda mama ye no day.
Thank you so much for sticking to this video to the end. Like I said before, now it's time for us to go to the comment section to air our mind and our opinion. Say what you think about this video and this platform. Do it constructively. Share this video, like, subscribe, and also continue to watch Linda's TV show, because this is the home of news. Until I see you again in my next video, remain blessed. For now, I would say bye-bye.